Welcome to the Theme Park Trainer Podcast with your hosts, Ryan and Dan.
Hello.
This week we are reading out poor reviews. No, we're not ready. We're skipping poor reviews for a while, and this week it is the turn of my trip report. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us, and when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Feels really weird to say that.
Yeah, because you're back. We haven't recorded for like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, so although for everyone else it's been seamless.
Yeah, seamless.
I know a couple of people who have enjoyed the episodes where I was a few beers in, reading out poor reviews of Animal Kingdom.
Trying to read.
Yeah, that was shocking. Those 2 episodes were absolutely shocking.
I don't know which... Are those the most recent ones that have just come out?
Yeah, I don't know if I was tipsy in the second part or not.
Right.
I can't remember in which order we recorded them.
That's how bad how tipsy he was.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Can't remember. But yeah, I thought with this one, we're just going to go through like an overview of some of the trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Do you think this will be a 2-parter?
It could be, but
It's a
I think...
old trip, isn't it?
I'm not going to go day by day.
Right, okay.
I mean, I could do, but I think people might get a bit bored.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do some highlights, and then there's some episodes following this that I want to do. So I want to do a bit of a deep dive into Galaxy's Edge and go through the pros and cons. We'll do that in a separate episode, though I probably will talk about Galaxy's Edge a bit today. And just other things like, I'd like to do an episode on everything wrong with Walt Disney World that I've seen.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, we had like the best time, but there's things that Disney are just seemingly dropping the ball on, which is quite interesting.
Oh, absolutely. They can't be 100. They can't be right all the time, can they?
No, of course not.
And I think that they need people to call it out, don't they?
They do.
If they just got like yes people
just conform to it all the time.
Yeah.
And then Halloween Horror Nights as well. I know we'll be probably into December by the time the episode comes out, but
still worth talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to go through the houses and just go through which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like, and just go through the experience. Particularly as I did mention it before, we managed to get media passes for Universal, so I kind of talked through the experience of doing that as well.
Yeah,
just because I think people might find it interesting, and this episode is basically just going to be a bit of an overview. Dan's going to ask me random questions if he thinks of any, and
probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Just go through some of the things that I haven't done before, or maybe change my mind on. So, I guess starting things off, our room at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We were there for the whole 3 weeks, and our room got upgraded for us.
Fancy.
Presumably because it was our honeymoon. They don't just upgrade you for nothing. But it was never mentioned to us.
Oh, what, the fact that it was your honeymoon?
No, the fact that they upgraded us.
Oh.
They just said, you're in room 4-1, something or other.
Right, okay.
And we got there and it was a savannah view.
Oh, okay.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
But you'd think they'd make a bit of a...
What one had you paid for?
Just a standard room.
Right, okay.
Which isn't a savannah view. You pay extra for that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. So we thought we'd get like a pool view or the backside of
an elephant.
Or something. Well, that would have been a savannah view. But no, we were on the end of a block, so we were at the end of the savannah view, but you could still see perfectly, and they'd put food out just to, like that side certain times of the day, so you'd get like zebra, wildebeest, giraffe. Quite a lot would just be passing through, and you'd be able to see them really, really well. So that was really cool just to get that. We kind of saw it on the first night, but it was pitch black by the time we arrived. So
Right,
we didn't know for sure until we got back.
Are they out there all the time?
Yeah, so actually I asked someone this. We went, I think it was like the second week, we just went to one of the viewing areas around the hotel. And I asked one of the guys, like, are the animals out all night? And he was like, yeah, they're out all night. The only times they go in are in the mornings to just have their like daily checkups.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Because when I looked on Google Maps at some point, because I wasn't quite sure how close Animal Kingdom Lodge is from Animal Kingdom, but
It's right next door.
Well, it is to a degree, but it's kind of like there's a big old forest kind of area, isn't there? Almost.
It takes
Florida,
like,
so it's probably more of a swamp.
It takes like 2 minutes on the bus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I was just thinking, like, logistically, where the animals for the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, they're completely separate.
Yeah, they're completely separate, aren't they? And it looked like there was a bit of a shed kind of building, sort of out in that savannah area, and I wondered if they kept them in overnight. Obviously not.
No, they. Yeah, I was surprised because I thought, it's obviously a lot colder in Florida, certainly sometimes, than it is in Africa.
Yeah, and it fluctuates quite a lot, doesn't it? Like.
Yeah, and when it's absolutely, say, pissing it down. I mean, I know it rains in Africa, according to Toto, it doesn't. But but yeah, I was quite surprised with that. So they get checked daily though, but all their food is like strategically placed so that they eat it where guests can kind of see.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, that was really cool. Like being in that hotel for 3 weeks it didn't get boring, which is, and I say that for the whole of Disney World actually. Even for me, at least, or at the end of the 3 weeks, I could have spent another 2 weeks there.
Right, yeah.
And we didn't do everything that the resort has to offer. As in,
you've been doing? You've got
the whole
3
of Disney
weeks.
World.
You've got 3 weeks, man.
I know. And it's really surprising, because I thought after 3 weeks I'd be like, I was ready to come home in that 3 weeks is a long time, but I could have easily stayed out there longer. And I think, can you say that of other resorts? And I think in particular Disneyland Paris, I could never see myself spending more than, say, 5-6 days there. And even then, if it's in, like, January, February, you're done by the first day.
Yeah.
Really, you've done everything.
Yeah, I mean, there is just so much to do, isn't there? Because obviously you've got Disney World and you've got Universal, everything like that. And if you wanted to, you could go to the likes of SeaWorld.
Busch Gardens, Legoland, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But, I mean, I'm talking Disney World specifically. Like, we didn't do the things that we necessarily were thinking we'd end up doing.
Like what?
Go to the Grand Floridian bar, like the new bar that had opened up there.
Yeah.
We didn't go on the monorails.
Is that the Abracadabra bar?
No, that's in the boardwalk. This is the Beauty and the Beast.
It is, yes.
Yeah. We didn't go to Abracadabra.
Yeah.
Every time we were at the boardwalk, it was before 4 o'clock, which is when that opens. So there's things like that. We didn't go to the Dueling Pianos bar. There's still loads of stuff I could go on that we haven't tried.
Right, okay. Is that because you were doing the things that you'd already done before again?
A lot of the time, yeah. A lot of the time.
Because the thing is, if you went there for like 3 weeks and you only did everything like once, you would probably have time to do everything.
Yeah.
But obviously, you go back, you do the things you love, don't you?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Because you're only there once a year, so you gotta make the most of it, don't you?
Yeah. No, exactly. And what I will say actually is I'll talk through some of the airport experience we had. I'm just going to go by my photos.
Put the gloves on today.
At Gatwick, we booked into the number 1 lounge.
Okay.
Which is one of the many airport lounges that Gatwick has to offer. I will say we enjoyed being away from the Gatwick crowds.
The riffraff.
The riffraff.
That's what you want to say, isn't it? But you just
I turned up in a t-shirt and shorts. The people dressed far smarter than I was.
No, that just makes it look like you're wealthy, you see.
It does. I wear what I want.
Because there's different levels of wealth, you see. As you get wealthier, you start wearing suits and stuff like that. As you get like super wealthy, you can just wear anything you want.
Yeah.
And then when you're super, super wealthy, you just go around in a loincloth or something.
We just go in the same outfit every day like Zuckerberg. Yeah. So the number 1 lounge, so we got free champagne, as much as we wanted.
Yeah. I think that's dangerous for you, isn't it?
Yeah, because I remember sending you a message from that lounge, I think. I sent you a picture.
Oh, yeah.
I was drinking champagne. And
I probably said something similar. That's dangerous.
Yeah. I think we stopped at 2 glasses, maybe 3.
Right.
It wasn't crazy, because
per hand.
Yeah, because we still had obviously the plane journey where
you get booze on there as well.
Yeah. So we didn't want to be crazy, but the food was Donna enjoyed her food. My food was terrible.
Is this the number one
lounge?
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
And I'll show you my food, and you can see. I'll put it on Twitter as well. It's basically meant to be poached eggs, but they give me.
Oh, I see.
4 slices of bread, but 2 poached eggs.
Yeah, the bread to egg ratio is not good there.
It's awful. Don't get me wrong.
When I first saw that, I thought that looked like American butter. They do that whipped butter.
Yeah,
it looked like that.
Don't get me wrong. The poached eggs were lovely.
Yeah,
but
they just tried to fill out the plate with bread.
Yeah, it wasn't great. So I mean, I'd probably try and get into the Virgin Lounge next time.
Right. Okay.
I heard good things about that, and actually last night we were around our friends, and one of the people that was there, he works for Virgin, and said that the lounge is very good.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, premium economy was great, or premium. I don't know what they call it now. I
think it's still premium economy, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think so.
But it was really it was good. We really liked it. More space. Mm-hmm. I guess it's expensive for what you get.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think, because obviously last time we went, did they call them the bulkhead seats?
No idea.
Or exit row seats.
Exit
row is probably the proper.
Exit row, yeah.
So we went on the exit row seats because then you get like basically unlimited legroom unless you were like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
But obviously the seats are narrower and things like that, and you're closer.
They're very narrow, aren't they?
No, they're very narrow, aren't they? So what would you say would be a better experience?
Premium for sure. The seats are comfier.
Even though you got limited legroom.
Yeah, I didn't feel like my legroom was restricted.
Right, okay.
Both our bags were up in the hold, which I don't usually do, but it feels like you have a bit more space in the hold in premium as well.
You probably do, yeah.
So, yeah, the legroom was fine. The screens weren't as good. They were good, but they weren't like incredible.
I don't think they're necessarily any better. I don't think better these days.
Food's nicely more like better presented, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as what everyone else is getting.
Right.
So you get proper knives and forks, and
they trust you with metal cutlery as opposed to
exactly.
Plastic sporks.
Terrorists don't use premium. It's a well-known fact that they just use they just go in economy. So yeah, we did get a bottle of champagne to take home with us, which we found out was actually organised by this person who works at Virgin.
Oh really?
Yeah. Last night we didn't know, but yeah, I think the food was pretty good. Yeah, we got to the lodge quite late. The flight was delayed by an hour and a half maybe because we left, and then they realised there was a problem with the door, so we went back and we were sat there for like 45 minutes maybe, and then we had to wait for takeoff. So we arrived in Orlando later than we would have liked, but we had no plans.
And you were on the later flight as well, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weirdly, last time I went back in June, whenever it was, I was on the later flight, and that was delayed.
Yeah, and then my flight coming back, which was the late flight, was also delayed. And the earlier one didn't seem to have any problems both ways.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Get the early flight, people. That's the
I'd say get the early flight. The only reason we didn't is because it was slightly cheaper to get the late flight, and
which is
we
weird.
Weren't paying for the flights.
Oh yeah, because normally the late flight is slightly cheaper, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we went to the lodge. We just went to the quick service, Mara, I think it's called, and just had something there. The quick service at Animal Kingdom Lodge is very good. There's some good options there.
Nuggets.
They do have nuggets, but we went with fried chicken sandwich, which that
does look nice.
It was very good. Yeah, really like massive.
That's what you kind of want after a long flight, isn't it? Just a quick service, grab your food. Like you don't really want to go out to a restaurant and have to sit and wait for like over an hour or something like that. No. For your full meal.
So yeah, it was very good. First day we were up early because it's jet lag and all that thing.
Of course, yeah.
Found out that Magic Kingdom was opening at 7. I think it must have been 7. So we got there for 7, or nearest down at 7. It was still dark. So my pictures from the first day it looked like we're there for the Halloween party, but no, it's the morning.
It's actually the start of the day.
Yeah. So yeah, first day,
which is weird because you get to see their picture. You got the new Tomorrowland sign
as the sun's coming up.
yeah, it's lit up like it's nighttime.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was cool. just classic day in Magic Kingdom.
What did you think of the new Tomorrowland sign? Seeing it in
person? It's much better in person than it looks in the photos, and actually lit up. It's quite nice because that was my concern. The old one was so cool at night. I still think I prefer the old one, but
I think the new one looks quite looks quite elegant. I think.
Yeah, I don't have anything against the new sign. Whereas I thought I would.
Right. Okay.
So that it's nice. I think that they're doing all the signs at Tomorrowland. I think Mickey's Star Traders has just changed to a bit more of a plain looking sign.
Right. Okay. At least they're sort of working on the important things.
Yeah. Don't worry about the crap attractions like Buzz and Monsters Inc. and just a meet and greet with Stitch.
Yeah. They obviously think, well, if we change the sign, people will think it's changed.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll come in anyway.
I know, it's ridiculous.
That's how we get them.
That whole land is in major need of... obviously they're building Tron, but it needs more than that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, just, yes, you add a new ride to it, but it's all the supporting rides, it's all the supporting attractions that need to be changed as well, modernised.
Yeah. I mean, by far our biggest queue of the day was Starbucks.
I can believe that.
The Starbucks... It's just mental in there.
Yeah, is this the one down Main Street?
Yeah. I mean, it was mental in all of them, to be honest. You'd get really frustrated when you'd have someone, for some reason, they seem to have cut, I don't know if they cut back on cast members or whatever it is, but you have the same person that ends up, finishing off the drinks.
Yeah.
They then, every now and again, turn round to grab the food on the counter and start handing that out.
Oh,
But the drinks are constantly coming in.
Yeah.
And whereas you used to have someone else that would come and do that. Yeah. And in certain ones, like Animal Kingdom, that would still be the case. But every time in Main Street, it would be the same person making, which is like the busiest Starbucks. So I didn't understand that. And there were, I was a little bit annoyed, but I wasn't like angry. But there were a few people that were like,
I just won my PSL.
Yeah, there were a few people getting really annoyed. They were having to wait. I mean, you're talking from queuing to actually getting your drink sometimes in excess of 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, it can be really bad sometimes.
Which is a long time.
Like, yeah.
But I did discover a new love for pumpkin spice cold brew.
Cold brew, okay.
Yeah, which is a much... I mean, it's
Do they do that in the UK?
I don't know. I think they do in certain Starbucks.
Right.
But, it's a much healthier way of having pumpkin spice, particularly for my bloods.
Right.
Because it's basically like a few shots of pumpkin spice, a lot of it's then water, I believe, and then like coffee.
Right, okay.
And it was much kinder on my bloods than, say, a pumpkin spice frappuccino is.
Oh, but still tasted good.
Still tasted really good, yeah.
Right.
And you get the little sippy lid rather than having to deal with paper straws. I mean, we didn't have to deal with paper straws anyway. We took our own metal straws into the parks.
Right.
Which you're perfectly... I mean, people have been saying they're not allowed. They are. Security guards looked at them every time and they have no issue with them.
Yeah.
So
it's like, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah. I guess you could pierce someone's neck with it, but...
It would be quite difficult, wouldn't it?
You'd have to really go, BAM! Speaking of BAM, I did see Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Which I will get to, but I wasn't impressed, to be honest. You're right, actually, this may well end up turning into 2 episodes because I'm on the first day.
You said I wasn't going to go the day to day.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to not miss anything.
Yeah, no, there's a lot to get through, isn't there, in a 3-week trip? And
yeah. We did Hall of Presidents.
What was that like?
Because, Donna hadn't seen Trump.
Right, okay, yeah.
And you know what? We both thought it was alright. I don't know, we did it last year, didn't we?
I think we thought it was okay, but the Trump bit is...
It's so funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny to watch. I also found it quite funny as how, like, it feels a little bit awkward in there. If you're sort of like... You can't really...
Start laughing
because there's so many people that take it deadly seriously.
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure, because I was like... There were a couple of people Americans that were the same. I think
I guess it very much probably depends on where that person is from, doesn't it? Because obviously
100%.
The likes of California are very anti-Trump.
Yeah.
The likes of Florida, I think, are they pro-Trump in Florida?
I think it depends. Again, but I do think
very
the public trust in him has dropped
isn't it?
even massively in the last year.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, the impeachment stuff was going on TV when we were over there.
Of course, yeah.
And it's not looking good. But yeah, we did that. Peter Pan's Flight we did.
Yeah.
I've got a picture here where it's 15 minutes.
Blimey. Is this at like 7 a.m?
I think it was about 8.
Oh, okay.
13, 9.
So it was before the park officially opened?
Park officially opened at 8, I believe.
Oh, does it? No?
Because of Galaxy's Edge, I think it was opening... I don't know, it was opening earlier yesterday. So, yeah. we went through the queue, which I've never done in years.
Because normally you fast pass it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queue's amazing. It's really, really good. It's got some interactive stuff.
Maybe that's why it's so busy.
Yeah, it's a really nice little queue actually. You've got like you can see like Tinkerbell light flying around. And
right.
You get to there's a bit where it like mimics your shadow and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's really quite cool. Then yeah,
What's that?
All the classics like Little
Looking at the
Mermaid and
food.
stuff. That was a
Oh, is that the
raspberry and pineapple
Dole
Whip thing, but it's not
Right.
a Dole Whip, but
Is that like do they call it the
Soft serve.
citrus one?
yeah, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So the soft serve was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really enjoyed it, but the liquid at the bottom, which I think is like pineapple juice, revolting. Like basically, I ate the top. Well, Don and I ate the top half.
Yeah.
Got to the liquid and we're like,
Nope.
throw it away. But it was a snack, so we didn't care.
Just like throwing away snacks like
Yeah,
nothing.
that's what we've
nobody's
got.
business.
You've got. There is very strong rumours that this year will be next year will be the last year we ever see the dining plan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder why that is.
I don't know because a lot of people in the restaurants were on the dining plan.
Yeah.
So
It makes you wonder whether it doesn't make them as much money, or they just.
I could see restaurants being quite empty without a dining plan though. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because obviously, the likes of, say, Le Cellier, these expensive restaurants where they charge you like $50, $60 for a steak.
Yeah.
You know, would they, at the moment, they're like super busy and it's difficult to get a reservation. But
You remove the dining plan completely.
if you remove the dining plan, are people want to be spending $50, $60 per person?
Yeah.
I
mean, I'd like to think they always have a paid option for the dining plan because I would much rather would pay £1,000, let's say, for my 2-week trip and not worry about food. Because I hate because I have to take more money with me and it's just a pain in the arse. At least I know it's covered, even though I've got to pay for it up front. But
the thing I would feel weird about that is that you'd be more thinking, oh, I've got to get my money's worth.
Yeah, well, I do anyway.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're going to go to the really expensive restaurants and eat the really expensive
You're fine.
items, then it makes sense. But if you're not, you would be thinking, oh, am I going to get value for money here, or would it be cheaper for me to just spend, pay in cash as normal, and then if I want to go to Le Cellier, then I'll just pay a little bit extra and accept that I'm going for this slightly more expensive meal than usual.
Yes, yeah, no, definitely. What was I going to cover off? Oh yeah, so we thought we've got dinner later. We'll just grab a small quick service. So we went to Cosmic. We ended up walking around. I was tempted to go into Columbia Harbour House, but I wanted to eat with Donna that day.
Right, okay. And she's not a big fish person,
No.
is she?
So we ended up going to Cosmic Rays, which is like classic.
Cosmic Rays, yeah.
And we thought, we'll get a hot dog. That won't be
They
too
do
big.
nuggets at Cosmic
They
Rays,
do.
right?
I know they do. We'll get a hot dog. That won't be too bad. We got a foot long each, which was a massive mistake.
Yeah, did you not know how long a foot is, right?
Yeah, but not just that, because I thought, that's still like just a hot dog. But then it comes loaded with chilli and cheese. I put mushrooms on the top. I had a side of pickles.
Of course.
So I was like, oh, that's still not terrible, like when you're walking around all day. And then they give you a side of fries as well. Like, they're completely not needed. I barely ate half my fries and I didn't eat all of my hot dog.
That's terrible, right?
I know. It's
terrible.
Quick service, who cares?
No, I'm just saying it's terrible that you wasted, you should have got that down.
Yeah, I know. I didn't eat too badly though. So yeah, kind of standard day at Magic Kingdom really. And then
was there anything new there? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Pretty sure. I mean,
I don't think anything new is necessarily opened in recent.
Well, there was new Halloween fireworks and new Christmas fireworks. Outside of that, I don't think so.
Right.
Don't
Okay.
think so. So yeah, we stopped back at the hotel, and Donna's work actually ended up sending us a really nice gift. So we got like.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the pictures of those.
We got like a nice balloon.
Like a little hamper sort of thing, was it?
Yeah, like a little hamper with. Like brownies, shortbread, some ghirardelli.
Brownie brittle.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
And then I had a message on the phone, so I kind of listened to the message, and it was like, due to the fact that that this package is only for 21 and over, we need to deliver it to your room when someone is in the room. Alternatively, please come to the front desk. So we went down there and there was like a bottle of wine with like some really nice glasses. So they'd also got us as well.
Oh, okay. I remember seeing that one. Didn't remember seeing the picture of the
the
brownie brittle.
Yeah, So I went down there to get that, and yeah, they're like really nice. Like glasses with like Mickey head on them.
That's really nice.
So then we went back.
What was that drink?
We went to Disney Springs.
Oh, okay.
I went to my favourite bar.
Oh.
Jock Lindsay's.
Right. Yeah.
Donna hates it in there.
Why is that?
I don't know. Not sure.
Fair enough.
But I really love it in there. So
yeah.
And ended up going to T-Rex on the first night.
Yeah.
I was really taking advantage of the fact that I could get alcohol in the London plan this year.
Really milking it for all it's worth.
Last year I think I did some of the time, but not every time.
Right, yeah.
But every time I was getting a bit
smashed.
Yeah. And I had an amazing
You say you ended up going to T-Rex, did you not have it booked in?
No, we did have it booked.
Okay, yeah.
And I had some, like a fish, like 3 different fish. So I had, I think, shrimp. Shrimp. Actually, I had 2 bits of fish. I had shrimp and some mahi. Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I've heard that. I don't know. I didn't know it was a fish.
Maybe I'm making it up.
I don't know.
It was fish and it was really good. And then I also had some sausage on the side.
Of course you did.
Cheeky. And then I had some chicken pasta.
Right.
Which was alright. And then obviously for dessert, key lime. My first.
That's how you pick your restaurants, isn't it?
It is.
So if key lime, book it.
Yeah. So it was my first taste of key lime of the trip.
Did you need like a private minute to yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was our.
Leave me with the key lime.
I need the key lime. That was our first day, and the next day we were up early for Galaxy's Edge.
Right. Okay. Early, super early.
6 a.m. Yeah.
What? So you were at the park for 6 a.m. Were you?
I think we got there for maybe 6:30.
Right. Okay.
Quite early, I think.
Not really hardcore then, are you?
No. Well, based on the queues, we'd been keeping an eye on them. It wasn't too crazy in extra magic hours.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, not many people wanting to get there. Yeah, for that time, especially if you've got like really young kids.
Yeah.
Like,
they're not going to
want to go there, are you?
So went straight to the land. Obviously, got lost. It's not easy to navigate when you first walk in. Once you've been around there once,
I find that with Avatar.
Yeah,
it's really difficult to like find your way around.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think the signposting is great in Avatar. Obviously, I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge.
It's not great in Galaxy's Edge either.
Right. It's because they're trying to immerse you.
This is the thing.
They don't want you to. They want you to get lost in it.
Yeah.
Literally lost.
Yeah, this is it. But once you've been around there once, you know where everything is. It's fine. Like it's not like a lot of people have been saying. Oh, it's a real issue. It's not. Like we walked around. We thought we walked around the whole thing. We were like, where the hell is the Falcon? We were literally like trying to look for it, and then you turn this corner and it's just massive. It's there.
Right.
But yeah, it's not immediately clear. It wasn't to us, but it was 6:30 in the morning. We're probably still jet lagged.
Half asleep. It's dark.
Yeah. We're just wandering around. So we did Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
I obviously got the classic picture with on the chessboard.
Of course. Is that like in?
That's so you queue.
Yeah.
Then you go into a room and you've got these coloured cards, and before they call your colour, that's where the chessboard is.
Oh, okay.
So there's only say 20 people, 20, 30 people in that room.
Oh, that's not bad.
So when you get a photo.
When you said coloured cards, it immediately made me think of Jimmy Fallon's ride.
Very similar to that, where you were just hanging around in a room.
Significantly fewer people. Right.
Yeah. And so we did Smuggler's Run, and at that point of the trip, I would have probably rated the attraction 3 or 4 out of 10. I was the engineer.
Yeah.
We're both engineers. And it was cool, but I think at that point of the trip, they massively dropped the ball on it.
Right, okay.
Now, later on in the trip, and actually I may as well talk about it now, I got the chance to be a pilot, just by chance, because I went on single rider. And single riders do not get to be pilots.
No, from what you said,
they're usually engineers.
Yeah, it makes sense, because I guess, as you said to me before, that they obviously load it. They would typically load it groups first.
Yes,
load it from the front, so it pilots first.
It goes pilots, gunners, engineer.
Yeah.
So you tend to have one person that's an engineer who's single rider, or 2, whatever. But in this case, for some reason, the cast member, basically what would happen is standby would come up one corridor, and then the single rider would come up another, and then to the right is where you're all standing in the chessboard room.
Okay.
So, but for some reason, there was no one coming up the left-hand side corridor.
Right.
Don't know why. Cast member
incident.
Yeah, cast member kind of looked round like,
Their loss.
And then obviously they still have to load the ride.
Yeah.
So he just let groups of single riders go on together.
Right. Okay. So you were lucky enough to get at the front of a pod.
I was at the front of the queue at the time.
Right. Okay.
And he gave me the pilot card, and I was just like,
and he was just like, okay, calm down.
I'm gonna be a pilot. I'm gonna fly the Falcon. Riding high. And he's like, so just get in the room.
He's just like, so you've missed your ride. I'm gonna have to take that away from you. You're an engineer now.
And that's when they never found him after that. And yeah, so riding as a pilot it's like a completely different ride.
Right. Okay.
It honestly goes from a 3 to a 9 out of 10. It's incredible the difference between the two, and I do, and I will cover this in more detail on the Galaxy's Edge special that we're going to be doing. But I think this is the biggest time I've seen Imagineering drop the ball quite as much as they have. Because
in terms of the difference between experiences?
Yeah, for the other 4 people, it's nowhere near the same.
Right.
And you know what, and I think as with the podcasting / blogging hat on, you're more critical than most. You know, when I was the pilot, even when I was the engineer twice, everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
So I think we are probably overly critical of it.
I mean, I guess I've seen some people say, I think I saw some people respond to your tweet saying, oh, I really enjoyed the engineer's seat over different seats and things like that. So I guess it's personal preference, but it's kind of like... It would be nice to have a consistent experience regardless of where you are on the ride, wouldn't it? Yeah,
I mean, the problem is, with the engineer, if you have terrible pilots, which I did on both occasions,
right?
You see a lot of people complaining about that on Twitter, but having experienced it firsthand, it's annoying.
Right. Okay. Does it alter the result of the ride or anything? Or does it just dampen the?
It lessens your score, and it does alter the ride slightly.
Right. Okay.
But it's annoying because basically, if you're the engineer,
does it just take it out of the ride a bit? Does it just?
Yeah, you just constantly Falcon's constantly flying into stuff,
right?
And you only get maybe 1 container of coaxium rather than 2.
I hate that. I mean,
you only get 1 container of coaxium. Oh. Yeah. But the problem is, the more as the engineer, your job is to fix the ship when it gets damaged.
Right. Okay.
And so you're facing forward, looking at the screen or the cockpit. When the Falcon gets damaged, you turn to your left or right, depending on what side of the engineer you are, and you press the flashing buttons.
Right, okay.
So, if you're constantly being damaged, you're constantly looking at flashing buttons.
Oh, what? And not actually looking at the
screen,
right,
and what's actually going on.
Yeah.
And that was my first experience.
So it takes it away a little bit.
Yeah. I had two kids on the first ride through piloting, which is fine. You know, obviously they were a great time, but from my experience, I was looking at lights, pressing them, and that was my ride.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. Whereas the pilot, I sat down with this very eager American woman, and she was like, I'm going to be piloting the Falcon, and I made sure to sit on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Because the right-hand side, I believe, is up and down. So left-hand side is left to right.
Oh, okay.
Right-hand side is up. I think that's right, up and down. But the main reason I did it is because the right-hand side gets to jump to high light speed.
And you knew what you were doing.
I saw it on the first ride through. She was like, "Oh, you going first?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was." Don't worry about it. But she was like, before we started, she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna. Have you been on this before?" And I was like, "Yeah, once." And she was like, "I've never done it before." And she's like, "We're gonna do this," and gave me a fist bump.
Oh no!
And I'm like, "Yes, we are." But it's an incredible feeling to be sat at the cockpit of the Falcon.
Yeah.
And you start off and then it's like jump to light speed and you grab like a physical lever and pull it down like they do in the film.
Right. Yeah.
And it just goes. And it is literally like a childhood dream come true to do that, and it's amazing. Like, honestly, pilot is an incredible experience. I haven't had the experience of being a gunner.
Right, okay.
But from the feedback I've got, it's basically either automatic, you hold the button down the entire time, or manual. There's a bit more to it, but nothing. Again, you're not looking at the screen.
Right, okay.
So that would be my complaint about Smuggler's Run, but I will go into more detail on exactly what I thought of the queue, of the animatronic Hondo, and everything like that. I think we'll cover off in a bit more detail.
Right, okay.
As to what I think is right and wrong with the land.
At what
before
point
Rise of the Resistance.
Right, okay. At what point do you start getting like engineers saying, "You're a stupid pilot," just pull you out and just take over?
Well,
I mean that would be realistic.
Yeah, it would.
If somebody's piloting the Falcon and they're crashing it, get rid of them.
You'd throw them out, wouldn't you? You'd throw them out. And it is very frustrating, especially the third time I went on it when I was engineer again, and again people were crashing into stuff. It wasn't as bad as my first run through.
Is it difficult to pilot or
no?
Right. Okay.
It's not at all.
So it's not a case of.
It's
a difficult thing to do.
It's not if you play any kind of video game.
Right. Okay.
It's quite easy. Like literally, you go up and down. It's like inverted controls, but
right.
And the other person goes left or right. You don't even have to talk to each other. You look at where the Falcon's going.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe I was going left or right. I can't remember.
Whichever way it was,
which side it was, but it's not. It's not tricky to avoid.
Mm.
And the pilot that was next to me, when she crashed it, I didn't make literally any mistakes, and she crashed only a couple of times, but every time I was like, and it's like, I mean, come on, you saw that rock.
Maybe she did it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't think she was. But it is a much better experience. But yeah, as to the rest of the land, I'll cover off in a bit more detail. I will say that we tried the blue and green milk.
Oh yeah, was this the non-alcoholic?
Non-alcoholic.
Right.
I never got around to trying the alcoholic.
Right.
I didn't really fancy having rum in a drink at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, rum in your milk.
Yeah, even for me, that's too much. So.
Because did you only go to Galaxy's Edge in the morning? Did you?
No. We did go at other times, but
right.
Most of the other times I had a reservation at Ogre's Cantina.
Right. Okay.
So I didn't end up getting the milk again. Yep. The milk is very weird. It tastes like you're drinking. The only way I can describe it is that you're drinking liquid Haribo. It is incredibly sugary.
Right. Okay. Okay. Is it syrupy as well?
Yeah, I would say so. This obviously it's not actual milk. It's like
it's
plant based. I think
it's like something like rice and
coconut maybe.
Coconut maybe. Yeah, it could be.
It was okay. We didn't finish either of them.
Right. Okay.
I want to try them again with.
Are they quite thick?
Yeah, I think they were. A smoothie. Donna's just texted me.
A smoothie.
A smoothie.
She's on the other side of the wall just listening in.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that, and they're okay. I'd like to try it again with alcohol because I think it would make a bit of a difference.
Right. Okay.
But I wasn't in a rush to. They're not cheap. I think they're like $8 each. Yeah. I think. So that was good. Oh, this is the day where someone called me Ron at Starbucks. One of the days actually.
Yeah.
The worst one was where they called me Ronnie.
Ronnie. I mean, we have renamed you to Ron in our group chat.
That is true.
As
a
result of that.
Yeah. So we went to the Tap House, Baseline Tap House, which is one of my favourite places at Hollywood, and tried the pretzel, which I don't think I'd had before.
Yeah, because it's the massive one that comes on the hook, isn't it?
Yeah, although it just came on a board.
Oh. Maybe they've changed it since.
Yeah, I think maybe they did. They're getting lazy.
Safety concerns with the hooks.
Yeah,
people
someone
drunk.
puts it in their neck or something.
You really got to think about jamming things in the neck. I'm a little bit worried.
Well, I don't know what. Maybe the eye. I'll tell you. It was actually really nice.
Yeah.
The dips were good, and I would definitely get it again.
Would you say it was any better or worse than a standard like Mickey pretzel that you get around the park?
I would say maybe it's probably about the same, but the dips are slightly different.
Right. Okay.
I would definitely order it again. We got a bottle of the Dasani Star Wars water.
Yeah.
Didn't keep it in the end.
No. Did you buy any of the Coke?
No, I don't know why we didn't in the end.
I'm definitely buying those. I don't drink fizzy drinks. I'm definitely getting them.
I think it was more the place that we just don't have anything storing
right
at the minute. But yeah, we did obviously Toy Story Land, which is the first time Donna had done that.
Of course. Yeah.
Slinky Dog's still great. The rest of the land
is it still falling apart?
No, it looked okay.
Right. Okay.
We didn't do Ass at all.
Right. Okay.
But
I don't. I'm trying to think.
Ass was the one that was falling apart, with all the paint coming off and everything.
Oh, okay. I think Slinky Dog still had some stuff coming off, didn't it?
The tail broke at some point.
Yeah. Didn't some of the padding or something looked a bit rough?
Yeah, that looked okay.
Right.
And then probably my highlight of this day, at least, I think, was going to Ogre's Cantina.
Right. Okay. Was this your first time there? Was
first time in there, and it was easily in my top 3 experiences in Walt Disney World that I've ever done. And after 3 times in there, it still is the case. It is too busy. You are right next to people that you don't know or particularly want to talk to.
Sweating a lot, people.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't too hot in there. but it's very noisy, very crowded.
Right.
And I'll go into the pros and cons of it, I think, when we do this Galaxy's Edge episode.
It's not a full bar, is it?
It's quite small in there.
When I mean full bar, I mean they don't offer a full selection. It's just the cocktails and stuff like that that's on the menu, right?
Yeah,
like you can't go in there and get a Coke.
No, I don't know what Coke is. Presumably. I did see that from someone where it was just ridiculous, where they were asking where Star Wars Launch Bay is.
Oh yes, yeah.
And the person was like, "I do not know your War of Stars. There is no War of Stars here." And it's like, oh god, this is asking for directions.
I feel like that's going to come up in the Galaxy's Edge.
It might come up in the pros and cons. But the bar itself is really cool. I really enjoy it. The drinks are great. I mean, they're incredibly overpriced.
Yeah.
But you know that going into it.
Yeah, you're kind of going in there.
If you complain about the cost of it, you're probably in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But the drinks are really cool. The bar's cool.
You said before that your parents went in and walked out.
I saw somebody else do that
because they didn't like anything on the menu, was it?
A combination of didn't like anything on the menu, drinks were overpriced, and the atmosphere. It was too noisy.
Okay. Did they have a reservation?
Yeah.
And what? And they because obviously
once you're in, they don't.
Right. Okay. Because obviously with the normal dining reservation, if you don't turn up, they bill you like $10 per person.
Yeah. Sorry, $10 per person.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know if would that apply here as well. I guess it would.
If you don't turn up, I imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they turned up. They just left again.
Right. Okay.
Which we saw someone else do.
Right.
So, I think it's probably a combination of it's just opened. It's very crowded in there, but I'd say it's worth trying.
I think it will be very crowded in there for quite a long time.
Oh, I can't see it dying down anytime soon. Yeah. It's a small bar, so I can't see the crowds dying down. I do think the drinks are a little bit too overpriced even for Disney.
Right, okay.
I did end up buying the Rancor beer flight, which I have.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in person yet.
I have right here.
He's going to fish it out of the bag. It's still in the suitcase, Ryan.
I know. Well,
you haven't unpacked. You've been home for a week.
Well, 2 of our cases have been unpacked. So, I mean, I'll share a picture on Twitter.
That's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got they got 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is this like a brand new one?
Yeah, it hasn't had any drinking.
They're quite weighty, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's very cool. They're bigger than I thought they were going to be. I don't know what sort of memeasurement they are.
I don't know. There's not much in there.
Right.
So, like, you don't get much beer.
Right. Is this all... Is that just wood?
I don't know. I don't think it's
wood. I don't know if it's probably not actual wood, yeah.
But it's expensive. It's like $85.
Right.
But I thought, this is the 3rd time I was in there and I was like, I'm going to have to get it.
Yeah, it's not horrendous. I mean, my only comment is, you were saying about not having the space for the Coke bottles.
I know.
This is quite large.
I know, but I had to get it. When we were in there, the woman was like, you do know it's 80? I was like, yes, please. Just... Don't remind me.
It does. I mean, it does look awesome, and for $85, it's not horrendous.
It's a nice thing to have.
Yeah, and considering presumably that's $85 with the drinks when you buy it.
Yeah.
So obviously that will probably cost you
probably $20
maybe for the drink. So it's charging you $60 for that, which isn't horrendous.
And now you're starting to understand the kind of thinking,
the thought process that took place 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. Oh dear.
Did Donna like roll her eyes when you sort of?
Oh, completely. I didn't agree with me getting it now. When there was no convincing me otherwise. I had thought about it. The other 2 times we were in there.
Right. Okay. Did you see anyone else get it?
When we were in there for the first time, I saw one of them being prepared for someone.
Right. Okay.
But outside of that, no.
Right. Makes you wonder how many of those they sell.
Well, yeah. When mine turned up, there were the people around the table were like, "Oh."
They're looking at the menu and they're just like, "Oh, someone's earning."
So
the thing is, it's obviously difficult, isn't it? Because obviously, if you're an American, depending on where you live, it's probably not too bad getting it back.
Yeah.
If you've driven or if you live locally.
Yeah.
For everyone internationally,
it's a big box. It comes in a big box.
Yeah, getting it back on the flight is going to be difficult.
If we didn't have 3 cases, it probably wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah,
it comes in quite a big box. And Donna's just reminded me the compromise was that it doesn't go in the kitchen; it goes in the games room. So you're really listening intently today, Donna. So we went to. This is definitely going to be at least a 2-parter.
Yeah,
we're still on the second day.
There's just another 19 to go, people.
Yeah, but yeah, this is going to be like a.
If we do
8-parter,
we're doing 3 episodes, 3 days per episode, so 7 episodes, 7 weeks.
Yeah,
we're going to take you up to New Year's, people.
We went to Raglan Road for the first time.
Oh yes, what did you think of that?
I thought the food was pretty good. I'm not sure that I like the atmosphere of the restaurant, people dancing and singing and stuff.
Right, okay. Yeah, because last trip was the first time that I went on there.
Yeah.
And we went there twice. The first time we went in the evening, where you get all the dancers and the music, and then the second time we went at lunch, and you don't get all that.
Yeah.
So it's a very different atmosphere. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the dancers and stuff, but we were around the corner, so it wasn't as in your face.
Right. Okay.
But I had a really, really good burger. It might have been the boar burger.
That does ring a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very, very good. Like the food was good.
Yeah. Both times I really enjoyed the food. I think I had the what do they call it? The braised beef.
Yeah.
First time, and then essentially the gammon. They don't call it gammon, but I can't remember what they call it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They don't call it gammon in the US, do they?
The ham?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good. The bread pudding was excellent, actually, there. So we went there for the first time. We didn't go back there, but I wouldn't be against going back there again. I think we're at Epcot the next day, but I don't want to cover ground that we speak about Epcot all the time. Food and Wine Festival was good. I didn't think it was as good as it was last year, I have to say.
In terms of the range of the choices of food?
Yeah, I think last year was better, although I still enjoyed a lot of items on the menu. Some returning classics like the lobster roll, the sangria, and the chilled coffee, as you know, is a favourite.
Just looking at your phone, you've got like just a wall of pictures of food.
Yeah. I take pictures of every dish I have. I try to anyway. We saw the Epcot experience, which is the new.
Yes.
The new dystopian event, kind of location at Epcot, where they're showing what's coming to the park in the future. It's if anyone's ever seen in Terminator 2 3D, where the Cyberdyne Systems video comes on, and it's very like on the nose, kind of like, oh yeah, we'll be here for you today and into the future, kind of thing. The whole presentation is like that.
That sort of vibe.
Yeah, it's like I'm not really sure what they're going for here.
Right. Okay.
It's the projection mapping on the model is quite cool, and you've got these projections that go wrap around the entire room, that showcases what's coming. I'm quite confident in saying that Disney still don't know what Mary Poppins attraction they're actually working on, because they're just like, oh, and there's a Mary Poppins attraction coming, and there's still no details to what that is.
It's a little bit weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they announced the land, or it's not a land, is it? It's like an area within the
Cherry Tree Lane.
Yeah, and it's like, what's it going to be? You know, why can they not say more? It's a little bit odd, isn't it?
It's very odd, and but the experience is cool. It's like worth doing once. But you don't really, for us, I didn't learn anything in there.
Right, okay. It's not really going to change, is it? I'll definitely do it when I'm back there next year. But yeah, it's...
You're not going to learn anything.
It's just a bit of
know
filler,
all that stuff anyway. It's just something to look at. The rest of Epcot is in a mess. Whole of Future World is already under construction.
Lots of construction walls are there.
Yeah, but the biggest annoyance for me was there is no Starbucks there currently.
That really surprises me.
Yeah.
Like, really does. How have they not... I mean, you think Starbucks would be up in arms about that, wouldn't you?
Well, they're working on the building,
right?
Which is going to be by Future World.
Okay.
But World Showcase. It's just as you leave Future World and go into World Showcase, which I still think is a temporary building, but it's looking pretty permanent.
Yeah, I mean, you'd imagine that they would have Starbucks a permanent location. You'd imagine would be roughly where it is at the moment, or it was.
Yeah, I mean,
sort of in the middle, that sort of area. You'd think,
but they're building something that looks like it's going to be there for a while.
Right. Okay.
And no Starbucks, and I tried
Joffrey's
coffee, and it was disgusting.
Yeah. Just throw it at some duck.
It was revolting, and I mean I drank it because I need caffeine in order to get a headache, but
it's not an addiction, people.
I'm not addicted. The other times that I went to Epcot, I either went to a park first to get Starbucks.
Right, okay.
Or like one time we were at Epcot and I was like, I'm just going to go to Hollywood to get Starbucks. And that's literally what we did. We went to Hollywood, we went to a quick service, had a quick service, I got Starbucks on the way out, and we went back to Epcot for the day.
Wow. dedication to Starbucks people.
Took the Skyline though. It's nice and easy.
Oh yes, that was okay. So how is it easy to get from Hollywood to Epcot on the Skyline?
Very, yeah. So you get on. I'm just gonna say you get on at Epcot or vice versa. But where the boats currently are that take you to the.
Are you talking about in Epcot?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
the International Gateway.
International Gateway. Yeah. So you get on there.
Yeah.
You go to Caribbean Beach. You get off.
Okay.
You walk across. It's literally like 10 steps to the next bit. You get on, and then it goes past Riviera.
Yeah.
Which doesn't currently stop there because it's not open, but it will do.
Of course, yeah.
Or you'll have the option to stop there. And then it turns a corner, and then you go to Hollywood.
How do you mean you would have the option to stop there?
Well, if you stayed at the resort, I'm assuming if you didn't stay at the resort, there's no like at Caribbean Beach. There's 2 areas to get on and off. One will take you to Epcot, the other will take you to Riviera and Hollywood. Whereas at Riviera, it's only going either to Epcot,
right? Okay.
Or Caribbean Beach.
So it might be different tracks
Possibly.
that you go on.
Possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think if you're going to if you're going to Hollywood, you'd probably just stay on. You wouldn't get off at Riviera and get back on.
Yeah.
Because that seems a bit silly.
Yeah.
But very, very smooth, very, very fast.
What were the queues like for it?
Fine.
Yeah.
Not really a queue, maybe 5 minutes, if that.
Okay. I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? It's
end of the day, didn't see it. Like, at the end of when park closed.
Oh, I see.
Didn't see the queues.
Yeah.
So I can't comment for that.
That's the thing, it's difficult because it only covers certain hotels. So, it's only really going to appeal, particularly in the evening, it's only really going to appeal to people staying at those staying at those hotels.
Yes.
It's not like it's a main exit out of Magic Kingdom, say.
No. But they are very. I'm scared of heights, so wasn't particularly looking forward to going on them. But we went on them twice. Both times a very smooth experience.
Were you? I take it you were sharing with other
That was the
people,
annoying thing.
Yeah.
So on the first time we ever did them, we shared them with 2 other couples.
Right. Okay.
Because it was a little bit busier that day.
10 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Realistically, I don't think they can. 10
sounds snug, doesn't it? When I've seen pictures of it, and it's like maybe 8, but 10 would be a squeeze. It feels like.
Yeah, it feels unnecessary as well. Maybe in the summer when it's super busy, but it didn't feel necessary. But the second and third time, because we did it twice in the same day, we rode them. We were in them by ourselves.
Right. Okay. I guess it all depends on how busy they are, doesn't it? Like,
and probably the ride operator as well,
right, okay.
to a certain extent. They come in very fast. Like,
right.
It looks like you're going to hit the thing that's in front of you every single time.
And in some instances, you have.
And you have, yeah. And it leaves the station very fast and comes into the station very fast. I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense to me that they're designed to do that, but we didn't have any problems.
That's good.
There have been problems, even when we were out there, with the line. I think in particular the Epcot line has been up and down quite a bit.
Right, okay.
But there were no...
But that's kind of to be expected, isn't it? People like losing their minds over when it goes down.
It's just opened.
It's brand new. It's no different from another attraction, really.
Yeah.
It's...
I heard they've done 1 million people already.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Good.
Which is crazy.
That's the thing. Over time, it's going to stabilise and everything like that.
So bought a new Epcot hat.
I saw the picture of that. I like the new range of Epcot merch.
It's good, although it's bloody limited.
Oh really?
So there was a T-shirt that I liked.
Is that the one with the Epcot and the dots?
Epcot and the dots, yeah. And every time I went to Epcot, they didn't have it in my size.
Right.
Every single time. And on our last day, I thought, I'll just check it again. And they had one in my size.
Oh, nice.
So I was just like, yeah, grabbing it. So I did that.
Hopefully I wonder if that's just because it's like relatively new,
yes.
Everyone's kind of like grabbing for it.
I think so.
Over time, because obviously it's going to be around for quite a while, isn't it? Presumably.
Yeah.
Because it's just generic Epcot merch, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Featuring the new logo.
Yeah.
So
that night as well, we did Mickey's Not So Scary.
Nice.
Incredibly busy. It was too busy. Like, we left after the fireworks.
Right, okay.
It was too busy. They filled that party too much. It doesn't feel like I paid $100 for a great experience anymore.
Yeah.
Which was a shame.
How many times did you go to Mickey's Not So Scary? Once. Right,
Once.
okay.
And I think that it must have been 29th of October.
Right, okay.
So a couple of days before Halloween. I know it's going to be busier, but it was mental. Too busy.
Probably oversubscribed.
I think that they need to just reduce it by a few thousand, to be honest.
Yeah, just take the edge off.
The rides still weren't too busy, but everything else, like waiting for the shows and everything like that. I did try
Do you think your the fact that you only went once, is that because now that you've been to Halloween Horror Nights, you prefer that over Mickey's Not So Scary?
We didn't have time to do Mickey's Not So Scary twice.
Right. But I guess if you hadn't done Halloween Horror Nights, would you have done Mickey's Not So Scary more? I don't know.
Possibly.
In past
probably
years
not.
You may have done.
Probably not.
Right, okay.
It's a very expensive party for...
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You know, if you've done it before...
Yeah.
I think the reason to do it is the rides, because they're quiet, and the candy, but you have to collect a damn well candy to...
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you were looking to make your money back, you'd have to collect quite a lot, I think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so I think I did try a pumpkin milkshake from it. You know, remember the candy corn milkshake?
Yes, I was trying to think of what the one you had last time, but yeah, it was candy corn, wasn't it?
Candy corn was better.
Right, okay.
Pumpkin was still good, but candy corn was better. So yeah, then we watched the parade.
Still extremely high in sugar, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I couldn't drink it all.
Just have like one sip and it's like, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess for the last point in this episode, I'll just talk about our first time in Universal. So this was on the 30th, I believe. Yeah, 30th of October. It was Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
We had express passes for every attraction.
Yeah.
Thanks to Universal. Which was great. Really, really enjoyed it. We had a really good time at Universal, actually. Although I did say to Donna to come on Fast and Furious, which was an experience for sure.
I'm sure she loved it.
I mean, yeah, she's right here actually, and she's going to say, "What did you think of Fast and Furious?"
It was the worst ride I've ever been on in my entire life.
There you go. That's it.
That's all she can say.
I don't need any more.
You do.
It's horrific.
So it isn't just us that thinks that if you've still not done it, it is bad. It's so, and I guess maybe it was the second time I've done it because we only did it once last year, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I've done it twice as well because I went this year.
So it was my second time, and I couldn't quite believe. I was like, it can't be as bad as I remember it.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
It is really bad.
It is absolutely awful.
Did they still have the pre-show woman?
It was a different person, but it's the same. The acting was still bad, so I think it's purposely supposed to be bad.
Oh, well, I think when I went back this year, I think it was the same woman that was there. The really bad one. There's two, isn't there?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
They're both
the first
terrible.
one was a woman or not, or whether it was a man.
I can't remember either.
But the second one was definitely a woman. They really dropped the ball with that, didn't they?
It's shocking.
They really did.
It's shocking. But yeah, Rest of the Universe was great. I did obviously go to Voodoo Donuts, which is my favourite place to go at Universal.
It's a great place, isn't it?
And I think we had a meal at Hard Rock then that day, but I can't seem to find pictures for some reason.
You mean you didn't take pictures of your food, Ryan? No, you.
I did. I
you
definitely did
because you sent me a picture of it.
Yeah, I definitely did. Maybe I moved them into the shared album.
Because I'm sure you sent me a picture of the fajitas.
Yeah. Donna had fajitas. I had salmon.
Right. Okay.
And we had nachos to start and shrimp.
I think I saw the nachos as well.
Too much. Too much.
Did you go for desserts as well?
Or
was it just starters and
I
entrees?
think we just went starters and entrees.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, that time, that day was the first day I'd been on. First time I'd seen Hagrid. Did Hagrid.
Right. Rode Hagrid, did you?
Yeah, rode him good.
Had a great time riding Hagrid.
One of the best rides in Orlando currently. Yeah. Universal put everything into that, and I think it's
nothing into Fast and Furious.
Nothing into Fast and Furious. It's very good.
Yeah,
it's fast, faster than I expected it to be.
Right. Okay.
The animatronics are, they're no Disney. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. When I've seen, because obviously I haven't ridden it yet, I'm really looking forward to going on it next year. And some of the animatronics look good, but when you look closely at them, there's certain things that they don't disguise the fact that they're animatronics very well sometimes.
No.
Like you can see the tracks, you can see like the supporting arms. And
exactly.
That. That's where it kind of like you lose a little bit, I think.
And you can notice it on the ride even when you're on it. But, it's also fair to say that I am purposely looking out for that stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't ruin the experience. I genuinely think it's one of the best rides in Orlando. It's very good. There's a couple of surprises in there.
Mm-hmm. Does it tell a good story as they that's what they were going for, wasn't it?
It is pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty good. And when I say it goes fast, it does feel like it really hits you a couple of times.
Do you think that's because obviously it's not like your traditional coaster? You're like in a sidecar or on the motorbike.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like.
Well, it doesn't go ridiculously fast.
Yeah, it'll probably be like Tron. Because you imagine, I can't remember how fast Tron goes, but given that you're kind of like seated,
yes,
there's not a huge amount of support. I'm sure there's plenty of support, but you kind of feel it a bit more, don't you? Like,
yeah. Well, the guy, you're obviously not allowed to take anything on with you. And I had my lanyard on.
Right, okay.
And the guy was like, I'd probably tuck that in if I were you. Yeah. And I was like, oh, all right.
It's like, come on, mate.
I tucked it in, and I was like, on the right, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see why you've asked me to tuck it in.
At least they're not kind of like super picky, like, oh no, you're going to have to put that in a locker.
Yeah, no, I think because you need your park ticket.
Right, okay.
Now to open lockers, don't you?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So I think that lanyards are fine, but anything else.
Because I think sometimes it's like the likes of the Hulk. You have to take like literally everything off. There's metal detectors that you have to go through before you can get on the ride. It all feels a bit OTT. Like,
well, Hagrid, I was like, why can't I have my phone on me? Because it doesn't go upside down.
Right. So they do ask you to take certain bits like that off, do they?
Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, maybe I could have had my phone with me. I just left it. I think I left it with Donna.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I guess to finish this episode off, we went to Halloween Horror Nights. We had express passes for Halloween Horror Nights. Mm-hmm. I will go through Halloween Horror Nights properly in a separate episode to go through every house. All I will say is we really enjoyed it. All the houses are pretty great. I had some favourites, which I'll go into a bit more detail on.
It was obviously Donna's first time doing Halloween Horror Nights. Did she enjoy it?
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
It's good.
Definitely continues to be way and above anything that Disney can do that time of year. Even if you take the scares away, right? So Ghostbusters, Stranger Things, Killer Clowns especially. Killer Clowns probably more than the others. Weren't scary. There were some jumps in there were some jumps in Stranger Things and some jumps in Ghostbusters, but they weren't scary.
They are jumps as opposed to scares. Like somebody bursting out and doing a line of dialogue. They're not meant to be scary, but it's the shock, isn't it?
So, Killer Clowns, I don't think I really jumped at all.
Right.
But I'd just come from watching the movie earlier in the year, and I'll talk about it in more detail, but that house in particular for me was great.
Right.
But the detail that Universal put into Halloween is far more than Disney. I mean,
the fact that it changes every year, and like pretty much completely changes every year.
Yeah, 100%.
Is impressive compared to like Disney's that doesn't change very often.
Yeah, I mean the fireworks show at Mickey's Not So Scary, which I didn't cover, I enjoyed it. Jonathan didn't think it was amazing, but they've got like an animatronic Jack Skellington. Right. Well, no, not animatronic, a puppet Jack Skellington. Right. He comes out at the start, and that puppet is fantastic, really good. But the actual show itself was, it's enjoyable. It wasn't as good as Hallowishes.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, Universal, great day. Really good food at Hard Rock, at Voodoo Donuts. Rides are still obviously all fantastic there. And Halloween Horror Nights was really good, but I will give my top 10 in order in the Halloween Horror Nights episode. So that is part 1 of the trip report. I mean, you were right in saying it was going to be a 2-part.
I called it. Yeah. I think 2-parters will be good.
It makes sense.
Maybe even be 3.
It might be, it might be. Although I've gone through over a lot of the new stuff in each of the parks.
Yeah, I guess some of the repeating days we can skip a little bit, can't we?
I'll just be talking through some of the new bits of food that I was trying.
And some of the new experiences that you've done, which we'll get to next week.
Yeah, there's a lot of dessert parties and behind the scenes tours that are coming up that I want to speak about as well. So thanks very much for listening. Do go and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Our username is Theme Park Trader, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. That would be very much appreciated. And we will see you next week.
Ah, there you are, and just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.